Hello there, beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to read for you. Tonight, I felt pulled to do a reading for you guys using my moon decks, and with that, we are going to ask Spirit for guidance to have a look at the energies right now that are surrounding you that might cause you some sort of fear or illusion, or maybe your shadow side or things that are yet to be unveiled to you. All right. With that, please be reminded my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you are meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general, so please use your discernment and identify which part of the reading is yours and apply the advice or the guidance as you see fit. If it doesn't fit your situation, please don't try to force it, okay? Lastly, as a form of an energy exchange between you and I would like to ask you to please focus your gaze on the crystals in front of you. And I hope I don't drop them this time. But whichever one calls out to you the most, please select that one. That way your intuition will be working with mine and we can get a more accurate reading for you guys, all right? So for group number 1, we have this lovely peach moonstone. Group number 2, careful not to drop it. This is a selenite wand. Group number 3, we have this Garnierite or green moonstone. And once you're ready, we are going to proceed with your readings. Hello there, beautiful beings from group number 1. If your intuition guided you to select this peach moonstone, this is going to be your reading. Please be reminded, my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you were meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general, so please only take what resonates with you and kindly leave the rest behind. Tonight we're asking Spirit for guidance so that we can have a look at the energies that are deceiving you or causing you fear or illusions. All right? Okay. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. Can you please help me read for group number 1, please? What do they need to know most right now? What are things that are hidden to them? Please reveal the things that are hidden to them. Thank you so much. One more, Spirit. Come on. One more, Spirit. There you go. Okay. So we got beginnings, boundaries, balance, and patience. I'm sensing some energy of a recent breakup or a recent ending of something that meant a lot to you. I feel like this had something to do with another person that you really cared for, a person that you really loved. And I feel like there was a need for you to create some boundaries in this relationship because it wasn't really, the other person was a bit lackluster in their affection or in how they show their emotions or how they feel towards you. And, it wasn't an easy transition for you. I feel like it kind of like really made you question a lot of things in your life. And I feel like the energy that's coming through is that you had to experience some sort of break. You had to be completely patient with yourself. Maybe you were getting a lot of people are sliding into your DMs, or maybe you went out with your friends with no intention to date or to meet new people. You were just basically enjoying yourself, and with your friends, and some people are coming to you asking for your number, like they're interested because you're exuding some sort of like a magnetic pull, a charisma, okay? But and it's very good that you did this. I feel like you decided to really go in hermit mode for now and just focus on yourself to identify the things that usually go wrong in your relationships. I feel like you did a lot of introspection right now, and yes, you were very, very patient with yourself. okay? And that's a good thing because it shows that you're valuing yourself, you know? You're seeing your self-worth enough to understand that you shouldn't allow yourself to be undergoing all of these things. And I feel like it's a cycle, you know? What needs your attention right now is to just focus on what you're already building, because I see you're already kind of like creating boundaries around you, right? And that's something that's very, very important. You're also seeing the importance of reciprocity in relationships, and that's also important. So I feel like, you know, the next person who's going to come in your life is going to be not really your dream I don't believe in, you know, dream guys, dream girls, but I feel like this person has to be on the top of their game, and they won't get a chance to enter your life or to be a part of your life if they're not like your ideal person, okay? And not just your ideal person, but also ideal in a way that they possess the qualities that you're looking for in a partner, okay? And what's good here is after you have gone through all of that, after you have painstakingly, you know, felt all the wounds that needed to be healed, you are going to be presented with this beautiful door or portal, if you may, that will lead you to lush, look at that, lush greeneries, beautiful, like if you're coming from this cold, you know, place. And I'm not saying that, you know, the time that you spent alone is cold, but I'm sensing, what I'm saying is that I'm sensing some sort of like this lull period of you not being in a relationship, of course, made you feel a little bit sad about not being with someone. But I feel like you gained a lot of knowledge along with that, okay? Let me see. What else do they need to know, Spirit? What's hidden? Two of Wands. Okay, so the Two of Wands here is basically just telling me that you're now having a look at all of the opportunities surrounding you. You're being given a chance to kind of like survey the land. You know what I mean? You're already planning. You're exuding your personal power. You're standing in your personal power. And right now you have the chance, or like you're sitting like in this high, like a mountaintop right now, high space, or elevated space, or pedestal if you would. You're sitting up there, and you know the people are going to come towards you. You're going to be very, very meticulous right now. Two of Cups. Someone is going to come in with an offer of love, okay, which is, you know, always good, especially since now we have the new moon, or the beginning card here, which signifies that it is the right time for you to come, for you to, you know, already maybe, you know, get out of this hermit mode, to accept a love. And you are here standing, waiting, and evaluating the people that are coming in. I mean, someone is coming in. This person is going to take you by surprise, okay? This is someone you won't really expect to come in and tell you that, you know, they have feelings for you. Because the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot has this, you know, a page, and you're holding a cup, and inside the cup is a goldfish. And it shouldn't be there, right? It's a surprise that the goldfish is inside this cup. But I feel like that is what's coming in. You have someone who is in, excuse me, you have someone who is kind of like within your friend circle already, or you've known this person for a while. I'm seeing that this person has a lot of emotions towards you, and they have been hiding it, or at least keeping it on the down low, because they know you're experiencing something. This is someone who supported you all the way. Maybe it might come off as a surprise. I'm sensing it could be the same. Not gonna be for everyone, okay, but for some of you, it's gonna be a same sex or same gender offer. So yeah, and then, but yeah, like, you know, like, see this cup here, it's hidden. Like, this person is not even looking at it. This person is walking there, about to exit the same, you know, portal, gateway. You know, how I love how everything, look at that. it's like, you know, how you stepped out of this. Once you step out of that, this is where you will be. Exactly how, you know, I love it when the cards kind of like really connect like that. And over here, you know, this is you like walking, moving, you know, to the portal, but you don't know that there is a cup here. And then this is someone who's hidden, precisely, you know, how this reading is supposed to go. We're gonna find out things that are hidden or that might surprise you, and this is exactly it. Someone has feelings for you. They're contemplating on expressing that feelings, that love for you, and they are still here in the shadows. Okay, so, you know, take that into consideration. Group number 1. I'm not saying that, you know, you suspect all of your funds or whatnot, but, you know, just be prepared, okay? And just be accepting. Even if you want to, you know, be in a relationship with this person, then well and good. If not, then, you know, you can always just express in a way that's not going to be hurtful. We have your commitment is being tested. Yes, that is also it. You know, your commitment to yourself, not to anybody else, okay? Commitment to yourself, that you're going to accept the love that you deserve, okay? Because I feel like for some of you, you know, you could be accepting love that you don't deserve because you didn't know any better. But now that you do, now that you have set standards for yourself, you have set boundaries, you know, you're not going to allow anyone to come in and just, you know, do dirty like that, okay? Yes, and your romantic cycle begins. Okay, yes, so expect that. Group number 2, you have that. Group number 1, you have that in your cards. And your romantic cycle begins. And you know what? I am excited for you, group number 1. Let's see. For the manifestation. Moonology Manifestation cards. What do you have for us? For group number 2, please. Oh, why do I keep saying group number 2? I'm sorry. For group number 1, what do you have for us? Open up to change. We have new moon and Aquarius. So yeah, this person, like I said, you know, is gonna take you by surprise. This is not someone that, you know, you were really expecting. So yeah, open yourself up to change, even if this is not your usual type, even if, you know, just give it a chance, okay? Maybe this person, because we also have the 2 of Cups here, so, you know, there's really an urge for union with you, okay? So yeah, I mean, you will lose nothing if you entertain this person, unless, you know, I'm not here to tell you what to do or not to do, but I'm just saying that, you know, this is going to take you by surprise. And I guess, you know, what I would recommend is, you know, if it does surprise you, because some people, they tend to, you know, run away when they're, you know, if something changed, like for example, like the dynamics of your friendship changes immediately, and, you know, sometimes people are not that quick at adjusting or are not really that open to that change. You know, some people just run away, or, you know, I would recommend that you don't do that, and just listen to this person and give him a chance, okay? So that is what is coming your way, group number 1. I hope this reading resonated with you in some way. If it did, please let me know in the comments. Come back here in a couple of weeks maybe, or a couple of days, and I hope you come back and let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this reading, kindly give this a like or subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. Thank you so much, group number 1. Bye. Hello there, beautiful beings from group number 2. If your intuition guided you to select this Selenite or Satin Spar, this is going to be your reading. So tonight we're going to ask Spirit to find out the energies that are quite hidden to you right now, or things that might surprise you, you know, or things that are still in the shadows, because I'm going to be using my moon decks. So think illusion, think surprises, think fear. So let's see what shows up. Please be reminded, my readings are timeless, so whenever you find this video, that is when you're meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general, so please only take what resonates with you and kindly leave the rest behind. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guys. Can you please help me read for group number 2, please? Calling on Archangel Metatron. Please help me read for group number 2. What do they need to know most right now? Okay. pleasure, self-reflection, beauty, and realization. Okay. I feel like the energy that's coming through here is mostly self-love, and I know that sounds cliche, but I feel like this is something a little bit more specific. For some of you, you might be experiencing some sort of like body dysmorphia disorder or something. I know that's very touchy, and I don't want to really get my face up in your business, but I feel like it has something to do with your physical appearance. Spirit just wants to remind you that, you know, beauty, it's not just on the surface. You know, your beauty is deep within you, your heart. I feel like this is something that you've hidden from your family and your friends. Like, you don't want people to see or think that you are insecure, and by all means you are not. You know, these things, they affect us. Like, maybe growing up, you know, you were exposed to situations that make you feel like you know, that make you question your appearance now. And you know, I'm so sorry that that happened to you. I just feel like I recently I just saw this article about, you know, a child who grew up seeing or hearing her mom say that, you know, I'm fat, I'm ugly, the mom was very much insecure about herself, about her physical appearance, and the child grew up hearing that. So eventually, you know, as an adult, the child developed this kind of disorder. You know, this child also was you know, they were cutting themselves, and bulimia is also a thing that kind of like plagued the child's younger years, you know. So if you're experiencing any of that, please, group number 2, know that you're beautiful inside and out. Okay, if you believe that, you will become it. I know it's so easy to say, and it's not that easy to do. I'm gonna share something a little bit personal, just because I feel like I feel the need to do so. I'm just being, I can't move forward with what I want to say. So, you know, my spirit guides are kind of like pushing me. There was a time in my life when I felt so insecure. And I wasn't, you know, I never had any issues. But during this time, you know, something happened in my personal life that made me question myself, to the point that I stopped eating. I had, I guess, anorexia, but literally I would just get soup, have 2 spoonfuls of it, and done. Like salad, I would just choose maybe 3 pieces of like leaves and a small tomato, and that was it. And it was so strange. I wanted to eat, like I was being presented with all of these delicious food, but I couldn't. So I know how difficult it is for you. I'm okay now, by the way, but that was a really difficult part. It is triggered also, like, yeah, just, you know, this specific person would trigger that in me, and it was no fun. So I understand how difficult it is, but know that what you see in front of the mirror, regardless of how your brain distorts the image and shows you, you know, a version of yourself that's not exactly appealing or beautiful to you, that is not how other people see you. You know, look deep within yourself, and, you know, communicate with your friends, with your family, and open up with, you know, with those that you feel really, really comfortable with. And, you know, I can always say just, hey, you know, you're beautiful, you're just look within yourself, and, you know, meditate. Yes, all of those things work, but I feel like you need to take some sort of like a medical professional to help you overcome this. Okay, I feel like that's something that you need to realize, that beauty, it's not is in the eye of the beholder, you know. And if you see yourself as beautiful, then everyone else in the world will. It starts deep within yourself. Look at this one, the pleasure card. Once you revel in your own beauty, not just of your physical appearance, but your soul and your mind and how you take care of yourself, everything, you know, will be illuminated in a way. You know, everything that you felt was kind of like a dark space in the past, you know, everything will just open up and be easier for you to accept yourself, and you know, to kind of like change your perception of beauty. Okay, I feel like you're on your way to, you know, realizing all of these things with this realization card here. I think that's just there in the horizon, and as soon as you healing begins the moment that you acknowledge or admit or believe, or not believe, but or accept that you have this thing. And you know, I feel like you just need to do that. Okay, I feel like this is also, you know, this is something that's bogging you down. This is something that's it's heavy. I'm sensing it's very, very heavy. And look at this, like this, you know, it fills you up with emotions, and not positive ones, like negative emotions that would make you cry, make you doubt yourself. And spirit, you know, is saying that it is time for you to get out of that energy. Okay, group number 2, please, you know, please seek comfort with your friends and talk to people. Do not allow this, you know, this to destroy you. You're stronger than that. Okay, let me see, what else do we need to know for group number 2, spirit? Oh my gosh, 2 of Wands also came out for group number 1. Why is 2 of Wands here? Planning. Yes, you're already planning your way. Okay, what needs to be done right now is for you to actually, you know, just maybe plan how you're going to do this. You know, are you going to talk to your friends first, or you're going straight to you know, a medical professional, or you know, just I'm sensing that there's really a need for you to kind of like go deep within yourself and find that personal power deep within you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you need support, because the 2 of Wands can mean support, can mean planning, can mean, you know, awaiting support. But I feel like you have to actively get it. Okay, most especially if, you know, if you haven't told this to anybody, if you haven't opened up to anyone, you know, people might not be readily open to just, you know, come in and tell you, hey, this is what, you know, people fear that they are giving unsolicited advice, and that's also, you know, that's apt. But what you need to do right now is to open up yourself to support, or for support. Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity is coming your way, group number 2. Okay, truth and clarity is here, and I feel like, you know, this is an opportunity for you to find success. Okay, I feel like you're going to be really doing that. You're going to open up. I'm sensing a lot of talking, a lot of communication, you know, so perhaps you're really going in for like, or planning to meet maybe a therapist that will help you with this, or maybe, yeah, a lot of communication, a lot of like thoughts, you know, and expressed into words. That's what I'm feeling, you know. It's going to give you a lot of peace as well. It's just the clarity that you see, the clarity that this brings, the moment that you admit, I don't want to use the word admit, but the moment that you accept, you know, that, or acknowledge that this is happening, that you need to seek help, everything will just open up. Okay, everything will be a lot easier for you. 3 of Cups. Yes, friends. Find solace in your friends, in your family, in your tribe. They're just there waiting for you. You know, sometimes you feel like everything could be a little bit too emotional, or it's hard already and you need support and you're afraid to reach out to them, but they're just there. They're just there. They're just waiting for you to come to them, and they will be ready to assist you, or, you know, be with you. Okay? I'm sure you have like a lot of people who love you, who care for you. So, you know, just allow yourself to open up. Okay? Conclusions are within reach. Yes, they are. They are. You know, things that you felt like are hidden in the past, you know, you know that they're there deep within you, and you know, now that it's coming to the surface, it's coming to the light, it's going to be easier for you to handle. Okay, this is a shadow side of yourself. Balance spirituality and practice. Okay. What did I say earlier? I said, you know, I can say, oh my god, you know, all the spiritual things, right? Oh, you're this, you're that, you know, meditate, practice positivity, have daily affirmations that are good for you, but at the same time, you know, you have to practice practicality as well, which means you need to seek out help if you need, you know, to talk to a therapist, or, you know, perhaps receive like medicine that will help you. I don't know how to treat that, so, you know, I'm not medically licensed. I'm not a licensed professional, so yeah, just, you know what I mean, like, balance it both, you know. It's always best to get support with, or, you know, medical and science. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, last card for group. Okay, so we got 2 cards, or 3. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, push through any insecurity. I can't just, you know, I can't make these things up. You saw how, you know, it was shuffled. Whatever insecurity you have deep within you, you know that you are stronger than that. Okay, you are going to have the strength and support from people that, you know, love you. You have that. Okay, so it's going to allow you to push through. What needs to be done now is your action, really, to move forward. Think it through. Okay, our mental clarity is very, very important as well. So, you know, I feel like planning and think it through, I think it goes together, you know, with how you're supposed to handle this. So yes, I feel like you're going to receive clarity on how to move forward with this. Okay, so just think it through. Think of the things that, you know, could have, maybe it's best for you to ruminate about things in the past that has happened to you, to, you know, understand why you developed this insecurity of some sort. Okay, and lastly, make time for self-love. Very, very, very important, group number 2. Okay, when we love ourselves, we take care of ourselves, we eat good food, we eat, you know, we exercise daily, we treat our body as a temple, because that is exactly what it is. It allows us to be here on earth. It's our meat suit or it is our vessel, because it's carrying our being, you know. So we need to take care of it in order for us to, you know, go through this, you know, life peacefully, I would say, you know, and focus on the things that we're really meant to learn and understand. And because, you know, this life is a school, right? We're here to learn. So if you are not dealing with other things that are, you know, preventing you from reaching or understanding your lesson, then it would be easier for you to pass the test. You know, I hope I'm making sense. But also, you know, this could also be the lesson that you are meant to learn, you know. Self-love and self-acceptance. Okay? Whew. Sending you healing and love, group number 2. I hope this reading resonated with you, and I hope everything really goes well for you moving forward. Okay? If it did, you know, you don't have to leave a comment. I would understand. Just perhaps just leave or give this a like if it helped you in some way. and hopefully you subscribe to my channel for future readings like this as well. Thank you so much, group number 2. Bye. Hello there, beautiful beings from group number 3. If your intuition guided you to select this green moonstone or Garnierite, this is going to be your reading. Please be reminded, my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you're meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Some of you might be planning a camping trip, which is strange. I just had this vision of people setting up camp with a bonfire, pay close attention. I don't know, it just popped in my mind's eye. Also, did I mention that this is general? So yeah, this reading is general, so please use your discernment to identify which part of the reading is yours, okay? So tonight we're asking Spirit for guidance to find out things that are hidden to you, or what needs to be brought to your attention, or if there's anything that's kind of like clouding your judgment, or if you to remove the veil, okay, if there's anything. So thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. I'm truly grateful for your presence, protection, and guidance. Please help me read for group number 3. One more card, please, for group number 3. So we have discernment, acceptance, self-love, and one more. One more, please, Spirit. One more for group number 3. One more. Okay, we got 2. All right. So we have discernment, acceptance, self-love, change, and resilience. Okay, let me just tune into the energies, please. Just 1 second. I feel like some of you lost their jobs, or you could have been studying at school and you dropped out. But there's basically a sudden or a shift in your reality right now. There's something that caused this big change. Perhaps oh gosh, I don't know, maybe some of you, like a parent or a family member got sick and you had to resign from your job to take care of them, or perhaps you need to drop out of school to focus on the bills with your family member who's sick. I feel like you're carrying everything very, very heavily right now. I feel like you have the kind of like you're the one who's most reliable in their family. So you could be the eldest, or take it how it resonates, but I feel like you're the one who's kind of like taking all of the responsibility in all of this, and that's why you had to cut your dreams, or I don't want to say cut, you had to pause your dreams. You were already there, you're already following the path to achieve your goals, because I believe that you set some goals for yourself and you were already there. I'm sensing that you're already climbing the ladder to success, and Spirit just wants you to the Spirit just wants to reinforce you that this thing that's happening is not detrimental to you as a person. You might feel, not all of you, but I feel like you might think that maybe I'm not supposed to do this, or that you might think that this thing happened just because I'm not meant to do that or to do this. No, this is just a big pause that you needed to do. Okay, maybe you were focusing too much on school, on work, that you neglected yourself. Okay, or maybe you needed to be with your family more. You know, a lot of energies are coming through, but basically, you know, what it's saying is that, you know, the things that are laid out in front of you, like your cards, the cards of your life, you know, they're not, how do I say this, they're not blocked. Okay, they're like, if I put other cards here, they're still there, they're just not the focus of the reading. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if I put other cards here and we're gonna focus on this part of the reading, these other things are still there, they're still, you know, they're just in the back right now. These are what you need to focus on right now, and you can always come back to them. Okay, so that's just the message that's coming through here. Acceptance is very, very important here for you, because you're the one who's carrying the big load of your family, you know. And I feel like you are a very, very resilient person. You know how to handle things, you know, with, even if it's, you know, very how do you say that, the term, you act with grace under pressure. So look at this, the resilience card. Like, this is someone who's carrying this. It's like an egg with, you know, tentacles, tendrils, roots. So it also speak of your ability to heal your ancestral wounding. So that's also it. And then the change card is basically, you know, just everything was just fixed. You thought everything was fixed, and then, you know, here, you know, this is this red fabric that just showed up in the middle of this gray picture, and this is something that's kind of, that stands out. You know, this is a change, this is a surprising change. So I feel like, you know, it's gonna come in within the next couple of days, maybe like in 5 weeks, or, you know, in 5 days. And just for some reason I feel like 5 is important to you. I don't know how this relates to the camping image that I saw earlier. I hope nobody gets lost on a camping trip, or, you know, maybe got injured in a camping trip. So I don't know why that came through. But basically, you know, Spirit just wants you to focus on the things that are set on your path right now, okay? And understand that these things are here for you to attend to them. Do you know what I mean? Like, prioritize them, okay? Spirit just wants you to prioritize them and accept that this is, you know, this is ultimately, you might not see it now, of course, because, you know, it depends on how you take this news from your family, you know. But you know, this is just basically Spirit allowing you, or asking you to allow them to hold your hand through this. You know what I mean? This is what I'm getting with the acceptance card, because once you accept, or surrender, or wu wei, you know, once you allow yourself to be in that energy, everything is just gonna go, you know, you're gonna go with the flow, and everything is going to be a lot easier for you. You know how when you're at work and let's say somebody gives you their job, like, for example, hey, can you help me with this? And then they just give you this paperwork and you hate it, you don't like it. I don't want to do this is not my job, you know. And then you spend so much time coming up with the negative energy from yourself. You know, you hate it. That emotion, hate, is a strong emotion. It's building in your heart, and at the same time, you know, your mind is, you know, you're very, very annoyed at this situation, and before you know it, you spent like an hour thinking about this, dwelling on this, and, you know, this thing will not get itself done. Whereas, you know, if you, like, for example, if this person gives it to you, it's either you go and tell them, hi, I'm sorry, you know what, I really can't help you with this, so, you know, say that. Or, you know, you accept, and when you accept, everything will just go easily. I hope I'm making sense. I don't know what else to what other analogy I can give you. Like, you deal with the cards that you're dealt with and you accept it, then, you know, it will be easier for you to play your cards. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, basically acceptance is very important right now for you, to identify, you know, the things that you should prioritize at this precise moment. And I feel like, you know, you're going to receive some sort of news, because this 35, this card is basically like my Tower card here in this deck. So it's a surprise. It's going to come in, or maybe you already know it. Like for some of you, like this thing, this sudden change in your life that's going to not really cut your path, but kind of like give you some sort of detour. Okay, sorry, I kind of like took my time there. The Spirit, what else do we need to know? Can we please know a little bit more about this? Temperance, patience. Yes, patience is needed for you, group number 2. Sorry, group number 3. Gosh, why do I keep saying group number 2? 8 of Wands. It's coming in very fast. Okay, this communication is coming in very fast. Okay, yeah, gosh, maybe you already heard of it, but it was something that's very surprising and caught you a little bit off guard when you heard this. Okay, it is very fast. You know, I'm sensing like a movement that's just tennis. I don't understand why I'm seeing some sort of like a tennis ball, because when I said movement, it's like a swish of a tennis ball. So I don't know what you mean, Spirit, but yeah, you know, the message came in very fast and it's quite unexpected. So that's what happened. And meanwhile, you know, Temperance is here, which, you know, signifies that right now what's important for you right now is to have patience. And like I said, you know, this is someone who's sick, so I feel like it has something to do with healing. So your energy alone should you know, you should focus on healing as well. Okay, healing this other person. Okay, Temperance is the healing card. Oh my gosh, Page of Cups, another surprise card. Yes, this one actually came out for group number. You're going to have some good news after this, okay? Because you have been, you know, very caring, you're loving, you're expressing your love to other people, you know. And I'm sensing this is an this is an elderly person who got sick. Okay, a grandparent, a parent, an auntie, or an older sibling, or, you know, take it how it resonates. But you're coming in as the Page of Cups, so this is someone who's, you know, you're being loving, you're being nurturing, okay? And you know deep down within you that you're doing something good. So I believe and I feel not fear that, you know, good news is gonna come in. Hopefully this person gets healed soon. I hope, you know, this is not something too serious. But with the Temperance card over here, it just really says that, you know, healing and patience, it's gonna come in. Okay, so you just need to focus on the positive moving forward. I hope I'm making sense. I'm sensing it's quite muddy still, and I'm getting a lot of like images that don't really make sense to me. I'm sensing recuperation as well. Recovery is very important. Okay, so this person, they will have to go, they will, yeah, definitely recuperate, okay? Strange. We don't have the Four of Swords here, but that's an energy that was coming through. Yes. Okay, group number 3, it is a time to give rather than to take right now, okay? I'm not saying you're selfish, I'm not saying you're a taker, but, you know, right now I think you just need to focus on being strong as well, to, you know, give love, okay, and give or continue to be the light, or you know, I feel like you're someone, your family kind of like comes to you for support. You know, you're like the sensitive, strong person in the family, and the energy is gaining momentum. So that's true. You know, healing is here. It's just a matter of time. Okay, one more, Spirit. Meditate and contemplate as well. Yes, also do that. Very, very important, you know. Okay, to end this reading. What else do they need to know, Spirit? This is quite a muddy reading. What do they need to know about this change that's coming in for them, Spirit? Take a breather. Don't forget to take a breather, group number 3, okay? Because I feel like maybe that's the reason why the self-love card is here. You know, even if you're the one who's supposed to carry the load, okay? And I hope you're not. Like, I hope you have someone else who's helping you. But you might feel that deep within you. And if you do, you know, understand that it's okay to take a breather. Maybe that's the reason why we have the self-love card here as well. To remind you that, you know, despite the responsibilities that are now on your back, that you're now carrying on your back, never neglect yourself, okay? It's always important that you love yourself first, because you won't be able to pour a cup of love, or you know what I mean. You won't be able to pour on somebody else's cup if yours is not full. Okay, that is what I have for you, group number 3. I hope this reading resonated with you some way, or you know, I hope that it, you know, you gained some guidance out of it. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this reading, I would recommend that you subscribe to my channel or like this video. I hope I see you again soon in one of my future readings, and take care, group number 3. Bye.